Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here at Trauma Recovery for the Mind and Body. My name is Jillian Ginta. I will be your teacher and your hostess for today as we go through our content. Now, trauma recovery is something that is near and dear to my heart, and I'm going to take a few minutes right now before we go through our agenda for our class and how the class will be broken up into its modules to tell you a little bit about my professional background and also my personal experiences with trauma recovery. So first things first, again, my name is Jillian Ginta. You can call me Jillian. And I am a yoga therapist. That is my professional background that I draw most of my training from. Yoga therapy is a really interesting course of study. It is founded on the 8 limbs of yoga philosophy. So as behavioral health professionals, yoga therapists are the people that work in collaboration with either individuals or groups, as well as all of the professional support that they get in their recovery journey, whether it's trauma, chronic pain, or something else entirely. Our 8 limbs of philosophy are founded by ethical constructs for treatment of ourselves and treatment of other people. As we go through the other remaining limbs of our yoga philosophy tree, we'll encounter things like movement, breath, mental focus, meditation, sense withdrawal, and eventually starting to come into the highest version of ourselves, whether you happen to believe that the highest version of you is optimal prefrontal cortex functioning or union with a power greater than yourself or more expansive than yourself. That is the role of yoga and yoga therapy in practice. My personal journey begins 10 years ago. I was married at 24 years old, happy as could be, and not too long into that marriage, my husband and I discovered that there were some dark secrets. There were some skeletons in the closet. They came to the surface, and I began my healing journey when I entered my second yoga training, which was a program based in yoga therapeutics, where on the first day of class we walked in, we were about to learn all about the nervous system and all of the science that goes into how the body functions, and we were prompted to fill out a questionnaire for what was still called at that point PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And out of 40 questions, I had markers across the board for just about every single one of them. And I said, oh, that makes sense. So fast forward several years, I worked up the courage to leave a marriage that had slowly started to degrade into abuses of various kinds, and to really go full force into my own awakening journey and my own healing journey. That same program, which was just 100 hours on nervous system science, eventually grew into one of the top yoga therapy training schools in the entire country. As of the recording of this video, there are 50 or so schools that qualify to offer the yoga therapy credential in the whole world. So I got in at ground zero with this group before the 1,000 hours of yoga therapy curriculum was even built out. So to put it into perspective, 1,000 hours is about a master's degree. So we've done plenty of training to help us support our people no matter what their journey is. Again, yoga therapy could be anything from I want to get stronger all the way to I need to get my PTSD in line. I need to get myself checked. So with that, I give you another warm welcome. As far as other trainings and tools that play into this, I have a different professional background that is in education. I have a master's degree in education. I taught at the university level up in North Jersey, Seton Hall University, where I was part of their health and science department. And I was actually awarded a a wonderful accolade for teaching. I was named Adjunct Professor of the Year way back in 2015, prior to my move out of state. I'm presently in Louisiana. So those things considered, again, warmest welcome from me to you. I hope that you find this content as engaging and as interesting as I do. I love it, love it, love it. Please take some time and write into our comments box a little bit of an introduction about yourself. What's your name? Where are you coming from? Where are you watching these videos from? Why did you decide to take this course? Is it part of a professional training, or is it something that you've always been drawn to? Let me know. And also, be aware that although these videos are semi-private, your comments will be viewable to other people that also register and take the course. So bear that in mind for the sake of your own privacy and the things that you feel comfortable disclosing in our chat. In our next video, we'll talk about our agenda for the next couple of modules and how they're going to work. See you in a minute.